Morning. Let's wait a little while, see if anyone comes live. Good morning, good morning. Anybody on? I'll let it tick over for a bit. So this week we're going to do, so last week was a bit more of a heavy weight and you had a little tiny bit of cardio in it. This is, we're going to use lighter weights, but we're going to increase the tempo a little bit. Okay, so we're going to go through, we're going to work legs and arms and tummies, but it's going to be timed, so you'll hear the timer, 45 seconds of work, 15 seconds recovery, and we're going to keep the pace quite quick. So for that we need lighter weights. Okay, you can do this with no weights if you don't have any, or you prefer not to, or grab your tins of beans or whatever else you want to use. Right, okay, I'm going to get going. So we'll start off with a little bit of a warm up. Okay, so let's get your shoulders warming up first. Can you see me? I'll just make the light. There we go. Okay, as always, you can put your own music on in the background. It's a very personal thing, isn't it, music? It can either motivate you or demotivate you, so I'll leave that up to you, what you have going on. Okay, little squat. Bring your arms out in front of you. Get everything moving. Nice, no tension in the shoulders, just swinging your arms. Okay, now we're going to come down, just whoosh. Okay, if you've got a bad back, then stay upright for this one. Yeah, do it up here. If not, swing it down. Keep your tummy engaged. Just let it all hang out. Especially if you've just got out of bed, it's more important to get everything moving gently before we get going. So as always, you can adapt each move. I'll try and remember to give you an easier option and a harder option. And if you're really not sure what you're doing, or you don't like a move, it just doesn't feel right, then you can just walk on the spot like this, or jog on the spot if you're in the zone. Okay, so you know, don't feel like you're cheating if you add in something like this just because it doesn't feel right. You may be doing it wrong, or you might have a knee problem. Wide legs. Knees are going to go over your toes. And as you squeeze, as you come up, you squeeze your bum. Nice and upright. Okay, we're normally working through one injury or one thing that you can't move very well at a time. So just, you know, you're going to need to make adaptations that suit you. And always you just ask if you can't think of something that's obvious. Okay, let's shake. Shake your arms. Really loosen everything up. Feel silly. Wah! Right, let's get on with the work bit. So, like I said before, 45 seconds on, 15 seconds off. Take your layers off. Oh, can't be hold it, is it? Oh, stiff. Right, okay, let's get that timer going. We're going to grab some lightish weights, or like I say, you can just do it with nothing. And there's your bell. Okay, we're going to just do a normal squat. So, sitting back, hitting the wall behind you with your bum. Your weight is evenly distributed through your feet, but it's not in your toes. Okay, everyone does it and puts their weight through their toes, which means the weight goes through your knees. We don't want that. We want the weight going through our butt and our thighs These are your biggest muscle group. Your butt and your thighs, your biggest muscle group. They are an excellent one if you can't think of another move to do. This one is really good. And this is your basic squat. Okay, little recovery, we're going to lose the weight. And this next one we're going to come down, easy option. You're just going to touch the floor. If you don't like coming up and down, you're going back to your squat. Everyone else touching the floor and up. Or you're going to put a little bounce in it. I'm going to put a little jump in. Jumping's really good for your bone strength. Okay, it's really great cardio. Yeah, I'll talk to you a bit more about bone strength later on. But impact, if done in a controlled way, impact is really the best thing for strengthening those bones, alongside a healthy diet and maybe some supplementation if you've had some tests done. Okay, 5 more seconds. You can speed this up if you're feeling particularly energetic. Okay, so our next one is, got the light on my board, overhead. So we're back on our squat again. You're going to love me, your legs. We're going to put the weights on your shoulders, squatting down and on the way up, pressing up. Okay, so squat down, press up. But we're going to do it quick. A little bit more tempo because the weight's light. If you've only got heavy weight, just slow it down. If you've got no weights, just do it with no weights, obviously, pushing up to the ceiling, but you might be able to speed up a little bit more. Seconds. This is when music helps. You can't hear me getting out of breath. How on? Okay. Right. Loosening those weights. We're going to go, we're not actually losing the weights, we're going to get the weights again. We're going to do a deadlift. Okay, so bum to the wall, back is flat. Slight bend in your knee. You're feeling it on the back of your legs. Okay, as you come up, you squeeze your bum. Okay, don't roll your back. You're going to hurt your back, yeah? You want your shoulders back, nice flat back. Coming down as far as you can, and up again. Down and up. Okay, we're going to increase the tempo slightly. Whatever you're comfortable with. But really squeeze your bum on the way up. Pull your pelvic floor in. And then on the way down, release. And squeeze up. Squeeze. Okay, so we're going above our head again, but we're going one arm at a time. Okay, this is an easier option. And then the harder option, the opposite leg is coming out. She says, opposite leg is coming out. Did you see how to think about that? Opposite leg is coming out. Yeah, so pull that tummy in really tight to help with your balance. Or keep both feet on the floor and just do your arms if you really struggle with it. Okay, we're going to speed it up. That's it, keep it going. Okay, I'm going to go sideways. I keep feeling like I'm going to hit the beams on the ceiling. Boom. Boom. Nice tight tummy. Keeping that leg going out to the side. You should feel it on the outside of your thigh. And obviously your shoulders are feeling this. And you're getting a little bit in your waist. Always like one that does lots of muscles at the same time. Okay, so we're going with one weight on the floor. We're going down to the ceiling. See this theme at the moment. Theme is your legs, yeah? Lots of squatting. Okay, down to the floor and up. Or you can just go waist up. I know some people get a bit dizzy when they're training like this. So, down to the floor and up. Nice and quick. I'll tell you to switch sides in a minute, or just standing up and do it from your waist. Okay, other arm. Down and up. Nice and quick. Looking up to your hand and then looking down to the floor. Tight tummies, protecting that back. That's it, keep going, 5 seconds. Cool. Okay, we're going wide arm. I'm going to go the other side of the beam. So it's a shoulder press but wide arms. Yeah, like a big whine. Your YMCA. Yeah, you're just going to feel slightly different muscles working. Again, you can slow it down, or you can do one arm, then the other arm, yeah, if it's too much. It's 45 seconds, quite a long time. Or you can do both arms. Boom, boom. Great to be alive, girls. 20 seconds. Oh, this hurts. Keep going, keep going. I know you like to see me in pain. 10 seconds. 5 seconds. I'm doing the face. I'm doing the face. Oh. Okay. Lying on the floor. We're doing a chest press. Feeling good today, girls. Feeling good. Chest press. So, lay on the floor. We're just pushing up to the ceiling. Okay, if you've got a bench for this, or a step, even better, because then you can dip your elbows slightly lower. When you're on the floor, you'll probably find, especially with the tempo, because we're going quicker, remember, is you're hitting your elbows on the floor every now and again. So yeah, if you just elevated a little bit, that would work. But it works equally as well laying on the floor. Sit, keep it pushing, push, push, push. Bit better than those wide shoulder presses. Not quite dying as badly. Sit, keep going. 3, 2, and 1. Right, I don't know where that came from. Right, we're going flies. So, weights above your head, palms facing, and we're coming out. So keep this slow to start with. Yeah, it's a much weaker muscle than what we've just done with the chest press. Okay, when you feel confident and it's not too heavy, then you can pick up the speed. Okay, safety first. It's not a movement a lot of you do very often, but it's great for that chest and that little bit of flabby under your armpit. We don't like that, do we? Your whole arm, actually. Keep that tummy pulled in nice and tight. You're working through your top of your abs at the same time. So if you're engaging them, you'll get a little bit more of a workout through your tummy. More bang to your butt, as they say. Right, we're getting up now. And we're doing, with one weight, we're doing a row. So we're going to have one leg in front of the other. Support yourself with your hand. See my back is really flat, and I'm just pulling. Yeah, elbow to the ceiling. Sawing a plank of wood. Keep it going. Nice and quick. We're doing 45 on each arm, because I really want to overload it. Back of your arms. Doing your shoulders as well. But let's get the back of those arms tighter. Keep going. Tummy in tight. You can slow this down to make it easier, or if you don't like the forward lean, you can always bring yourself up a little bit more. You're not getting quite the same workout, but if you struggle with your back, we want to keep it up here, yeah? And slow it down maybe. Okay, everyone else is powering through it with me. Again, if you're finding this quite easy, so this for me, compared to when I was struggling with those overhead wide shoulder presses, this feels too easy. So really I should up the weight a little bit. Okay, we've got the tempo going on, but it's not particularly challenging me. So I think, right, okay, up to the next weight. Don't particularly want to be doing the face every time I do a movement, but you want to be close to the face. This one doesn't. 10 seconds, keep it going, I can feel it working. It's there. 3, 2, and 1. Okay, what are we on now? Biceps. Okay. So we're going to go, keep starting with your hands on your waist, and we're going to rotate, and curl, and come back, and then the other side. So we're alternating arms, but we're having a nice quick tempo. Doof, doof. Now, if the weights are too light, you've realised already, because you would have bashed yourself on the chin with the weight. If it's too hard, you'll already be feeling this. Okay. See, different workouts, it's all about getting the right the right weight for the type of workout. This is high tempo. You want to feel slightly out of breath through the whole thing, which is good for your metabolism. But you want enough resistance that you're actually gaining some strength. And that's because we're doing a lot of the same thing. Instead of doing 8 bicep curls, we've done a lot more than that, okay? Next one, and we're doing a wood chop. So we're having one weight. This is working all the way around. Again, lower back problems. You might want to stay up here. Everyone else is going from your shoulder, chop into your outside of your knee. But if you look at my legs, we're not twisting our legs. It's a squat through your legs. It's your body from your waist up is rotating. Okay, your hips and your legs are not rotating. It's your upper body. And you're chopping some wood, getting ready for winter. Because we all do that, don't we? Okay, we've got 10 seconds of this one left. Okay, you want to speed it up. Really working your waist and your back quite a lot. So again, if you've got issues with your back, keep it slow, and maybe don't go down as far. Okay, so back issues, nice and slow, keep the rotation going, but stay up here. Everyone else putting that big squat in, chopping them big logs. Okay, rotate. So many people I do this with, and the weight's down inside the foot. You want it right out on the outside of the foot, which means you need to rotate. How many times I said that? That's it, keep it going, 20 seconds. Five seconds. We're going to grab a water now. Grab your drink. A bit dry, because I don't stop talking. Down in the hole. Right, ignore this one. Have a little break. Still got 10 minutes. How are you feeling? I don't actually think I've got anyone on live. Anyway, let me know in the comments when you do this. Just let me know how you're feeling at this point. Type it in quickly. Right, we're going to get going again. In a minute, I'm going to sort the timer out. Okay. We are getting our weights back and we're going back to our squat. Okay. it's good to have a break, a little break halfway through. Obviously getting water in, enough water in anyway, which is good. But also I find that if you're struggling, or it's really because it's quite a quick pace, then you tend to, you know, perform less and less as the session goes on. So you throw in a little rest break, just pause me whenever you need to, and then, you know, you sort of come back to it, like now, with a bit more energy. Same applies for running, like we like to put a few little walk breaks in. If you're struggling, you just have a better run. So all exercise the same, just when you need to have a little break. So we're doing the squat jump, okay? So we're coming down, touch the floor, touch the ceiling. Yeah, off we go. Oh, speed it up. How quick can you do this? With actually getting the full upright. Yeah, make sure you're coming up. Got the speaker on the floor, so you're probably hearing my feet, but really loud. I am really that heavy when I jump. Right, keep going. Speed it up, speed it up. Let's race to the finish line. 10 seconds. Keep it going, keep it going. Excellent, keep going, keep going. Who didn't have thigh burn then? A bit. Okay. Right. Overhead, one arm. Yeah, and then opposite leg. Remember that one? Alternating. Opposite leg. Arm up, opposite leg. Let me get around the beam. That's it. So it doesn't have to be a very high lift. And you're not rotating. So you can feel that lift on the side of your butt. Top of your glute. Obviously feeling your arms as well. Who else is trying to recover from the jumping? Keep it going. Huffing and puffing. 10 seconds. Next one, you get your breath back. Ding ding, deadlift. Okay, so our bum's coming out. Our knees have got a very slight bend, and you're just coming down with a flat back, and then up. Some of you might be able to reach the floor. You might be able to get all the way down to the bottom. Others might only be able to get to here. Yeah? You've got to know where you're at. You're not competing with anyone apart from yourself. Yeah? You know if you're cheating. It's 30 minutes of your life. That's all it is. Squeeze your butt on the way on, up. And release. Squeeze. And release. Pull your pelvic floor in as you squeeze. Suck it up. I know, you like it. Beautiful. Okay, see, told you to get your breath back with that one. Okay, we're doing 20 seconds on one side, 20 seconds on the other, down to the floor, up to the sky, or waist to the sky, yeah? Down, push it up, nice and quick. Yeah, tummy tight, protecting that back. Anything where you're forward bending, you need to protect your back. You're working your back, but we want the tummy supporting it. Keep it going, keep it going. Switch arms. Hi-yah! That's it, keep it going. Nice and quick tempo. Your pace, you don't have to keep up with me, or you could go quicker than me. I want to feel you slightly out of breath. Pow. Okay, that's that one. We are going down on the floor with our chest press. See, I'm missing out the wide arms. Right, pushing up. I didn't like that one. Teacher's prerogative. Skip the ones you don't like. They're normally the ones that are doing the best work, to be honest, so I'll have a little word with myself later. We're not going through all of them anyway, because we've only got about 3 minutes left. Let's make it count. Pumping it up. Quick, quick, quick. Yeah, imagine it's a bar. So make sure your hands are facing that way, as though you're holding a bar. Basically palms to your knees. Just keep pumping. Elbows right down. Keep it going. 5 seconds. Right, next one is we're going to slow it down to start with, and it's out to a fly. Okay. So the reason we do it slowly is because a lot of us are quite weak across our chest. Okay, when you feel comfortable with it, or you can just lose the weight, do a little clap in the middle. Okay, and then you can speed it up once you feel comfortable, and if you're strong enough to. If not, keep it slow, or like I say, lose the weight. Give me a little clap in the middle. Bit tougher that one, isn't it? Heave. Right, while we're down here, we're going to do a little bit of tummy. Okay, so we're going to bring our legs low. So keep your hands across your chest. Make sure you don't arch your back. And you're stretching one leg out and then the other leg out. And then you're going to speed it up. Yeah. 45 seconds, it's quite a long one for tummies. Okay, if your tummy's quite weak, you can keep your legs up here, do like a circle the back up high. It's not as hard. If you're a bit stronger in your tummy, you can keep your legs as low as you can get them without arching your back. Keep that tummy engaged the whole time. Pulling it up and in. I'll put your hands on your chest because it stops you cheating. But if you need a bit of help, you can put your hands down the floor. Okay, 5 more seconds. See? Time flies when you have fun. Hee ho hee. Okay, we're now going to have our legs a bit wider, and your hands you're going to shoot through. So you're not coming right up, it's a tiny little crunch. Okay, and with your legs out wide, you just work a slightly different part of your tummy. You're also praying at the same time. So it's squeeze through. Not really an easy way of doing this, to be honest. Maybe slow it right down. Not getting a lot of benefit from doing this really quick. So a nice medium tempo where you're controlling, coming up and down, and up and down. Keep it going. Got 8 seconds. If you feel it in your neck, you need to reset. Yeah, as soon as you feel it in your neck, your tummy's given up. Yeah, if you feel it all around here, I started to at the end, you have to reset, pull your tummy back in. Okay, so we're going to have a little pull down, ignore the bell, it's going to go off again, okay? So pull one leg into your chest, wiggle your toes round in a circle. Bring the other leg in, really squeeze it into your chest. Rotate your foot, feel that stretch through your butt, through your hip. The ankle one's good for mobility. Full body stretch, hands stretching towards one wall, toes stretching towards the other one. Really bring yourself right out of your middle. coming onto your front. Ignore that bell. Okay, you'll kind of come down into a child's pose. If you need to bring you can either do this with your knees together, or if you've got a bit of a belly in the way, you can bring your legs out to the side. Come down, get your butt on your feet, and you're going to stretch. You're going to push your armpits into the floor as if they're going to go. They won't go into the floor, but just pushing those down, you get a really nice stretch through your arms. Okay, and coming up to standing. Just get those shoulders. Okay, try and calm down. See, I find when I do something at tempo, like that session, you're like going through, bom, 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 bom. Yeah, stress levels go up a little bit. So it's nice to have your little cool down at the end. Bring everything back down. Calm. Although we like to, you know, sorry, not in a minute. Yeah, although we like to get up and get going first thing in the morning, we don't want to be in a constant state of high alert through the day. It raises our cortisol, which isn't great for storing fat around your belly. It's not good for anxiety. So, you know, if you do have a little rush around, a workout like this, then just go through a few little moments to calm yourself down and to stretch. So I'm going to let you go there. I don't think this is a first. I've not had anyone on, and I'm talking to myself. But hopefully put something in the thing to say you've done it, so that I don't feel like I'm talking to myself. And yeah, maybe we'll do a different time next week. But yeah, if you've joined me, thanks for joining me, and yeah, I'll see you later.